Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode. So today, time to do another PS2 review, and that is on this game, Tales of Rebirth. Tales of Rebirth. No reason to show you guys inside because there's nothing in the case. Right now I have the disc inside the PS2 right now because I'm currently playing it, and I got fairly fairly far, I should say, good amount of time in it, I should say, and everything. Like looking for the word to use, whatever, when you guys can see it good. Yeah, and yeah, so Tales of Rebirth. Like this game, honestly, I didn't know about whatever because it came out exclusively in Japan, and this is one of the many games that they've patched and everything. They called the company that did this, or little group I should say that did this, is called Life Bottle Productions. So they're the ones who've been doing these English translation patches for these Tales of games that came out that's only exclusively in Japan and stuff like that. So this is another one that I got on Etsy, reproductive version, stuff like that I got. And yeah, so far I've been enjoying the game and everything. One of the negatives I don't like so far with this game is difficulty. I feel like this game is a lot more difficult than Tales of Destiny a little bit, and I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if it's because in this game it actually is like a three. I don't know what you would call it, like a three line type of thing in the battle system where you can move like up, like you can go up in the middle or down while you're fighting. You're not like in a straight linear path when you're fighting now and everything, which is cool and all like that, but it can be kind of annoying, especially with the enemies know how to use that shit so well. So you'll be like doing a combo or whatever, they'll quickly like move up or down, so it's like damn, and I'm just attacking the air and shit like that. I feel like the enemies take away a lot. Like I've been dying left and right, and it's like come on, like like oh my lord. Another negative, since I'm gonna go over the negatives first as I start on that. I don't like that I feel like it takes a while to get money, to accumulate money in this game. And not only that, I feel like the things in the game is expensive. Like I don't understand. Like I never had this issue until the Destiny. Like I was just racking up money quickly, the gold as they call it, the currency in the game. I was just racking up that quickly and everything. I was able to like max out on like the apple gels and the life bottles and stuff like that. But in this game, it's like I'm struggling and everything to have money and everything because I have to really like manage it, because I'm like, damn, like should I try to max out the life bottles or the gels, or should I like make sure we have better weapons and armor so they can start, not take away as much damage in the battle. So it's like kind of hard. And on top of that, buying ingredients and stuff like that too to cook. So yeah, well, I'm gonna get to in a few about the whole cooking thing in this game. But yeah, but it's better, way better than Tales of Destiny. But yeah, what else negative? Because I have everything else, like I had everything typed down on my other phone. Because to just to type all this stuff, write this stuff back over my memory, that's gonna take too long. Because there's a lot of stuff here that I had. Oh, real quick, I just forgot about that. So you're real quick, since just mentioned Tales of Destiny. So yeah, I forgot to mention this, but towards the ending, I wouldn't have thought they would have came up with something like this. But that's an interesting concept with the ether sphere, or whatever you call it, called the ether sphere, or whatever, where it's like, they cover the entire like Earth, like the whole world or whatever like that. And it's like you guys are living like pretty much in hell, in darkness or whatever like that. And and above it is where what's his name, Meektron, however you say his name, the main enemy, the main villain in the game. He was gonna create like a new world, like a paradise or whatever like that, and everything above, while we just live like inside this thing, whatever, where we just pretty much like just die, like pretty rot to just die, whatever, because you have no sky, no more, no sun, and everything like that. So of course all the plants, everything will wither away and all that other stuff. So that was a really interesting, crazy type of concept to come up with. Honestly, I would have never thought of something like that. And that part of it, like towards the ending with that, everything was kind of like depressing. Everything with that part of the game, I was like, damn, it's like sad and depressing and everything like that. I was just like determined to be, and was like, no, you're not gonna do this to the damn planet and shit like that. So that's cool. I like that. Never seen that in the game honestly before, so I like that. Really interesting. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that real quick and everything. He was a pain in the ass to beat. Like, oh my lord, that last part was just crazy. I know I mentioned that already, and I think it was my last video I mentioned it. No, it wasn't last video. It was the one before that. But yeah. What else I want to talk about here? Oh yeah, the positives. Well, let's talk about the cooking first. So yeah, so I like that you can cook again in this game, and it's not like in Tales of Destiny where you use the food bag. That damn food bag that the more you use it upgrades and it becomes a bigger bag or whatever like that, where you can hold more recipes and stuff like that. So in this game you can actually cook. You don't have no stupid bag and buying like the food straps or whatever at the grocery store and whatever like that, the ends. Like you don't know more of that. Back to the cooking, like I remembered it in Tales of games where you can actually cook. So you can learn new recipes just like how I remembered it when you can learn a new recipe in a town or whatever like that. I think actually only in towns that I can think of. I think it's in dungeons, whatever like that. So you can like try out. I like it. I like how they did it because you can try like the cooking in like somebody's house or whatever like that, and that's how you learn a new dish. So the more recipes that you try, whatever you find in these towns or whatever like that, you learned it, and then that's when you can start making it yourself, as long as you have the ingredients, of course. So I do like that. So that's really cool. It's not like the other Tales of games that I remember where you find the then which one was that? I think it was Tales of Symphonia. Or was it Vesperia, when you go on like the certain like the inns or whatever houses inside the towns, when something's like out of place in there and then you go next to it or whatever like that and you press on it or whatever, then it transforms to the chef and he teaches you a new recipe or whatever like that. I forgot which one that was. I think it was Vesperia actually. I don't think that was Symphonia. I think that was Vesperia. Or maybe it was Symphonia as well. I don't know. One of those games. Maybe they did it in both of those games, but I think it was Vesperia that was doing that. When this one is different, you can just actually just try out the food or whatever like that in people's houses or whatever like that, and that's how you can learn new recipes. And sometimes there's like a little bag as well on the floor in like some houses or whatever like that, and that's how you learn new recipes as well. So yeah, actually no, it's not only in towns. Cause I remember there was one dungeon that I actually found one in too. It was in some cabin or whatever like that, in some mountains. I was like in the beginning of the game, so I got far so far and everything like that. So far I got really far. So a lot of footage I'm showing you guys like from the earlier parts and stuff like that. But yeah, so I do like that the cooking is back. So yeah, and what else? I was actually looking up real quick. I was looking up to see like all the different like Tales of games that came out and stuff like that. I didn't know that this game came out a year after Tales of Symphonia. So that's interesting. This game came out in 2004 and Symphonia came out it was 2003. Yeah, I was about to say 2002. I think I saw, but it was 2003, so it was a year after it came out and everything like that. So I really thought, this is another negative I'm gonna talk about real quick. No, it's not really a negative now. I kind of got a little bit used to it, but I really thought it was gonna be like Symphonia with like the type of the graphics, like the art style, like the character models and stuff. But it definitely does not. In this game, I feel like I don't know, like I'm not too big on like the characters and design in this game. Honestly, it's okay. It reminds me of this game I was playing a while back on the PS2. Damn, I'm trying to remember the name. I think it was one of those one of those Atelier games, the Alchemist games, whatever like that. But it's the one with the dude, is with a girl. Because all the ones I know that they've been coming out with lately and shit like that, I think they actually have a new one that's coming out, something like that. It's all females for some reason. You know, the main protagonists. But the ones that was on the PS2 were all dudes. So I don't know why they decided to go all females now. But I don't remember the name of it though. Damn, I forgot the name of it. But the art style and like how the character models and stuff reminds me of in this game as well. I'm not too big on it. It's nice and everything, but I really thought they would have went with the Tales of Symphonia character models and stuff, especially for a game that came out in 2004. You know, so I thought it would have looked like that, or like even like how the characters looked in the Tales of Abyss. That one in that game as well. Another great game too. I need to get that game back and play and beat. I know I definitely played and beat that game years ago, so I want to get it back and do a review as well on this channel. I guess you could say I recently played that one because they also came out in 3DS. They ported it to the 3DS. It wasn't a bad port, but of course the PS2 version is better. But yeah, so so I'm not too big on the what's it, the characters and the models and stuff like that. It still is. I guess it kind of grew on me a little bit. It's okay, but I still prefer. Honestly, I prefer how the characters looked in Tales of Symphonia and Vesperia and Abyss. I like how they was doing it in that time. And another one too it was different as well, but I feel like it was still better than this art style. And this one is Tales of Legendaria. That's another one I also want to get back as well that I used to have back then on the PS2. But yeah, and I actually have another negative I didn't talk about yet. Well, two actually. So just trying to like go in order with I wanted to talk about it here. Yeah, so Another thing I don't like is the skits. So once again, I don't know why you can't remove that shit off the bottom of the screen, but just like in Tales of Destiny, where I can't remove it, it's just on the bottom, and it's just really annoying. Like, why can't you get rid of this? Why is it at the bottom of the screen and everything like that? Why can't I just get rid of this? Like, I don't like that it's in the way. Like, I like when the screen is cleaned up. I don't like all this shit all over the place, on the screen. Like, I don't like that. So I don't know why you can't get rid of it.
ここはずいぶん穏やかな村だね。
ああ。
これでもう少し暖かければ最高なのにな。
そばに氷の海が広がっているんだ。寒いのは仕方ない。
But one positive I could say with the skits is, and also the reason why I'm like forced to do it, like I'm okay with skits, they're okay, but I don't know, I've never really been a big fan of them in the Tales series like that. Sometimes I don't really want to do it. I just try to skip some of them, honestly. But this game, it kind of like forces you because you actually get stuff from the skits. So like, okay, it's rewarding, so it does something. It's not like Till the Destiny skits. And the skits in this game, you actually can learn new titles and stuff like that, which is good. So I do like that. And also another positive, real quick, with the titles. I do like that with the titles. Whatever title you equip to your character, acquire whatever once you acquired and you give them that title name, whatever. It gives like a little boost to their stats or whatever like that. Like some can probably increase their attack, some can increase their defense. Their regain, because you can regain health and stuff in battle and everything like that, which honestly I don't like. That's another negative I'm gonna talk about real quick. And like all type of different like stats it gives you and stuff with the titles that you equip. So with the skits, gives you a reason to do it and whatever. That kind of like forces you, if you don't like it, you have to do it so you can get the titles and shit like that. So like, all right, at least they give you something from it, so I guess I'll take that. But I've still never really been a big fan of them. And I don't like that shit is at the bottom of the screen. You can't remove it. You can't get rid of it. And everything like that. But, oh yeah, with the regain. That's what I was talking about. I was just thought about like, wait, what was I gonna say again? Yeah, I don't like, in this game, I feel like I said, like you die so quickly. Like, it's really annoying. And it's like, I don't know like what's going on with the characters I have. Like, I feel like the AI in this game, the computer sucks. Like, the computers is whack. Like, your teammates don't really like contribute as much as like they were in like Tales of Destiny and other Tales of games. Like, I don't know, like I can't like there's only like one character I have so far that I can actually heal, but I don't like to have on my team because she sucks. And I thought that other people in your team would be able to learn healing moves and stuff like in other Tales of games, but it's like they don't. So it's like, damn. So I really have to like pay attention to everyone's health so I can do it manually and like use my damn gels and shit, apple gels, the peach gels and stuff like that. I've been getting recently the peach gels now. And everything like that. So it's really annoying because that shit, like I said, is expensive and you don't get much money unless you have to grind and like save up money a lot. Or if you find like chests in some dungeons that give you money or whatever like that, you can do it like that. But I'm really trying to reserve my gels and my life bottles as much as I can. So it's really annoying when somebody dies in my team. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna use life bottle. I'm just gonna finish the battle with the remaining teammates I have. And positive with that is after the battle, you can set up to cook automatically. After the battle, kind of reminds me of Tales of Destiny when they use the items automatically in the food bag or whatever like that. But the good thing with this one is they can actually revive you. Doesn't matter which type of food they cook, that automatically cooks up for you the game. It will revive whoever was knocked out, and everything like that. Tales of Destiny wasn't like that. There was only certain food items that has that highlighted description for reviving you can use. So I do like that. So yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do. So like, if somebody gets knocked out, whatever, after the battle, when the game, automatically cooks up an item to heal everybody, it will automatically revive them and shit. I have to do that to try to reserve my life bottles because money is like kind of hard to get. So yeah, and things for some reason is expensive. I don't know why. Let's see. I do like I do love the look of the towns and and the inns. Like I always like that in the towns and the inns where you can where you can you can like check around also in the towns, like in the houses, and you can get items. So I do like that. What I really like about this game is actually something different than the other Tales of games I know of. Well, particularly with Tales of Destiny, so that's the most recent one I played, so I remember that one of course the most. But I do like that this little description And like a lot of like things you inspect in these towns or whatever like that is a little brief description of the item you're looking at and stuff like that. I do like that, which is cool. So you actually get more of that than actually finding items in the houses now. I'll take that. That's different. So I don't know if any of those stuff that you read description for these things like really matters. I know a lot of them, talks about certain things like in the world, like like let's say you looking at some like pot, like oh it came from this town or whatever like that, or this person made it, whatever like that. It's like some ancient, like some type of like artifact or something like that. Something from the ancient days or whatever in the game. So I do like that. That's cool and everything that they added that. I do love that the description for like pretty much damn near everything in the game. That you inspect. Well, the ones that you inspect the towns. Not in, of course, there's nothing in dungeons to inspect. But yeah, so I do like that. That's actually really good. I do like that. I always like the ends, how the ends look in these games and stuff like that, these older JRPGs and stuff like that. Even though, like I said, I'm not too big on the artwork as much. It's still a nice game. Still nice, pretty games to look at and stuff like that. But yeah. And real quick, what else? Oh yeah, real quick, back to battle thing. Battle system. I don't think I mentioned that as well when it comes to like healing and shit. So that's what that regain stuff is for and everything like that. The higher that thing is, the higher the stats are for the regain, the higher you can heal up in the battle. I think it only heals when you're blocking or something like that, or as long as you're away from the enemies and whatever like that. Then you can heal up some of your HP, which is dumb. But it's something to heal up. I guess that's probably why they put that in the game, but it's still stupid they put that because it makes it more difficult. But yeah, so I don't like that at all. Really don't like that. Another negative, which is dumb. First time ever in a damn JRPG dealing with this shit. And that is you getting in battles when you climb up a freaking ladder or going down a ladder. How do you get in a battle climbing up or down a ladder? Like, what other JRPG does that? That shit is annoying. Like, I couldn't believe that when I was in a dungeon early in some caverns. I'm like, why am I in a battle for if I'm going up the ladder? How are they fighting me? And they're ground enemies too. I understand it was flying enemies, but still, like, come on, like, I don't like that. If you're going up and down a ladder in JRPG, everyone should know you don't get into a battle. Like, come on, like, I don't like that shit at all. And what else? Talk about alright, talked about the cooking already. No, I like that. Always like the cooking scenes. I forgot to mention that. Always like the cooking scenes in these games. Where everyone's sitting around a table or a campfire or something. Around at a tent that we made up in the rural map or whatever like that, and we just chill and talk about everything about life and stuff like that. Always like those scenes. Always comforting and stuff to see. Everyone around a fire or around a table is eating and drinking, just having fun and talking, everything like that. Always like that for some reason.
ベイグはうちの娘があんなことになってしまってから周りの出来事には目がいかな。
なるほど。お前は陛下の崩御を知らないのか。
Just like in real life, always like that. Like when I used to have like a big group of friends and stuff, I always like to just go to a restaurant, sit around and just all around the tables eating, talking about life and stuff like that, just having fun. I don't know. It's just really calming, soothing. It's like a time to like pretty much like just unwind, and not think too much and like kind of relieve like anxiety and stuff like that. So I guess in games it helps too. It's kind of like just comforting, so that's why I like it. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think of it. What else? And also real quick about the battle, kind of see over here. What's it? When it comes to like the 3 lines that you can move up, down, now, and in the center. I do like it's more free roam in the battle now, so you're not just going that straight line. But like I said, it can make the game more challenging, especially when it comes to the damn enemy. It's like they really know how to utilize that shit well. So like I said, you'll be attacking them and they'll quickly move up or down, and it's like shit. Now it's messing my whole combo because now I'm just attacking the air now. But yeah, and oh yeah, one of the characters named Eugene. Yeah, that name does not fit that dude at all because he looks like Komari from Final Fantasy X. That's one thing I forgot to mention as well. Very interesting because I don't remember this in any other Tales of games where they have other like races, except for like humans. So that's very interesting that they have this other race called the Gajumas or Gayumas, however you pronounce it, or whatever like that. So there's this race of like animal type people and stuff like that. And in the game there's like some like they always like to have these type of things in JRPGs for some reason, like racism between the two races and stuff like that. Like the humans are like the Kajumas, and the Kajumas are like the but they call them humas, not humans. Call them humors in the game, with the humans of course. But yeah, so they conflict with each other, and they don't like each other, and then sometimes they and like some point in the game that was on some scene, what's his name? Eugene, because since he was a Kajuma, whatever, how we say it, he was talking about like when it comes to like a human and the Kajuma's like falling in love, like they consider like a taboo and stuff. They don't like that, whatever like that. They rather stick to their own people, So like that whole race thing or whatever like that. A lot of JRPGs like doing, well, a lot of the older ones like doing that. They probably don't do that stuff nowadays because since a lot of these games are woke now. So yeah, so they probably don't want to do that. That'd be too sensitive for them, too sensitive for the world, I should say. But yeah, what else? But yeah, he definitely reminds me of Kamari from Final Fantasy X. But that name does not fit him though. It does not. And yeah, this so I do like this like team. They call it Black Wings, but they keep changing their freaking names to Black Fangs and the. Oh, this is nonsense. But I think there's officially the Black Wings, which I do remember them as well. There was a team called the Black Wings as well in Tales of Destiny. But the difference is in this game, they remind me more of the Turks. They remind me more of the Turks from Final Fantasy VII, where they chase you around, like they're always around, like in certain like parts. So when certain parts in the game when you get to certain points, I should say, they're there and everything. They want to fight you and everything like that. So yeah, so I had to fight them. I think I fought them like twice already. I didn't encounter them again for the third time, but this time they want to leave us alone because one of their members is like injured or whatever like that. So they do remind me of the Turks because the Turks is the same way. Not all the time they feel like fighting you and stuff like that. So yeah.
何者だ。闇を切り裂く美の刃。暗黒の貴公子。銀なる。怪力、強力、万力、釈力。縁の下の太鼓持ち。
世界は値のためにある。
我ら。
最強戦団。漆黒の翼。
I do remember that in Final Fantasy VII when one time you find them and they're like, oh, they don't want to fight this, like this time they'll leave us alone because they're trying to find out what was her name? I think her name was Elena, that fat dude kidnapped in that town called Wute? Yeah, Wute. The fat dude from I think his name was Corneo from Corneo's Mansion or whatever like that. Corneo, how do you say his name? I used to call him Corneo. That lived in Midgar. That was called Megja. So yeah, so they do remind me of the Turks and everything like that. Not all the time they want to fight and everything like that. Especially when their team members are like injured or whatever like that, So yeah. And also in this game I noticed that it's different than all the games I know of where they call the specials for arts. In this game they call them force, which is skills that you learn. It's not called arts. But it's weird because in the tutorial talking about force, they do mention arts. So like, okay, which one is it? Is it force? Is it arts? But it's force because on the main screen, the main menu screen, whatever you call it, your character screen, it's called force or whatever like that. So you can change your skills and stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know if this is the case. I really hope not. But I feel like a lot, like your other teammates that have them set on auto, which has always been like that. Like every Tales of game I've played, I've always had everyone else on my team in auto. So they use all the moves that they have up in their arsenal. But in this game, I feel like you actually have to equip the moves for them to use in the battle on the force menu. I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems like that's the case, and I don't like that. So yeah, because that's the case, they can only use 4 moves at a time, or 5. I think it's 5 at total. But yeah, so I don't like that at all. And then there's this other thing I forgot to mention that they explained as well in the tutorial with this force cube or whatever like that. They can turn around, like turn left and right, up and down, and you can get like different like type of like stats from it, whatever perimeters, whatever like that. I really don't know I really can't get the gist of it. Like I can't really get the hang of it, I should say, like how to really use it. So I just leave that shit alone, honestly. I really don't know how to use that force cube, but it's really confusing and annoying. Like I don't know why a lot of these JRPGs like to do that. Like the JRPGs from back then like to do that shit all the time. There's always something complicated like to add in these games. It just kind of like ruins it for me. I really don't like that. Got some more negatives here, damn. Yeah, good thing I have all this stuff written down. But yeah, so another thing I don't like is I feel like you move slow. I feel like the character runs slow. Like, why is he moving so freaking slow? Until Destiny, you move faster than that. I feel like he moves so slow in the dungeons and on the road map. Like, like, I don't like that at all. Really don't like that at all. I forgot to mention real quick about the road map. But of course, I need to mention it because it's a Tales of game. They always have road maps. From all the ones I remember, they all have road maps. So there's a road map in this game, of course, overall, as you guys call it. And I like it. Looks really nice, looking road map. Stuff like Tales of Destiny's road map looks better, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, but you move so damn slow. Like, I feel like you move really slow in this game. Even the battles, I feel like you move kind of slow. You don't really move as quick and, like, doing your moves and hacking, slashing, whatever, like Tales of Destiny is. Like, you move a lot slower and everything. I don't know why is that. I looked in the options, see if it's in the settings anyway, to, like, kind of, like, speed up things a little bit in the battle. I know some games usually have that, but there's nothing you can do. So, yeah, so I don't like that at all. Like, I feel like you move really slow. I mean, not, like, really slow, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to like characters move a little bit quicker than that. But yeah, so I don't like that. And the soundtrack, yeah, I'll say the music so far is good. I do like the music. So far I have like one main theme I like. I say they have a decent soundtrack. I still feel like Tales of Destiny's soundtrack was better in my opinion. But yeah, but so far from what I've been playing, and all the songs I've heard so far in the game, it's a decent soundtrack and everything like that. I wouldn't say it's the best in my opinion. I feel like it's much weaker the soundtrack than Tales of Destiny, honestly. And let's see what else here to talk about. Oh, forgot to mention this too. Yeah, with the leveling up weapons and stuff like that. So this game also has the same feature that Tales of Destiny had, which they call re-rise. I don't know why they just couldn't call it the simple terms like this game calls it, enhance. Because that's what you're doing. You're enhancing the weapons and your armor and stuff like that, increasing the stats on it to make it stronger and stuff like that. So that feature is in this game. I do like that the more you increase the more you enhance your weapons, it unlocks a hidden like some awakening potential, whatever like that is called or whatever, where you can like increase that as well. So yeah, but so you guys, anybody who's interested in playing this game, whatever like that, you're gonna have to really like focus on that a lot, like really put some time into the enhancing your weapons and stuff like that, and knowing what you want to enhance on the weapons, because like I said, game can be kind of difficult. So yeah, but it's kind of annoying and weird because with the armor, right? Like when you enhance the armor, there's one for slash defense, there's one for blunt defense, there's one for force defense. I'm like, I don't get what those are. Like, which one am I supposed to enhance then? Like, I don't get it. So I just do for whatever, honestly. And that's it. And then you can also increase their regain, which I guess that's also like increases like the healthy regain when you like blocking or away from the enemy, not fighting them and stuff like that. But it's really confusing with some of the stuff, honestly. So I'm trying to like get a hang of it, trying to like really learn the system a little bit. I really don't like that in games to really have to like learn this shit, like especially when it's complicated. But I'm trying to like really learn it. And so far, I feel like it's a lot more complicated than Tales of Destiny and all the other Tales of games I've played. Especially with that force cube shit, like I really don't know how to use that crap. Really don't. I don't even see the point of it. They shouldn't even have had it in the game to begin with, to be honest. And also, I like that you can I do like that you can like the weapons that you enhance after you buy new weapons and armors and equip it. You can use this ability called Inherit, which you can only do in the weapons and armor shops or whatever like that, and where you can take whatever weapon you have that has like +5, +10, even +1 or whatever like that. You can inherit it and you put it towards a new weapon or armor that you've bought and equipped to increases boosts like stats a little bit, and then from there you can now start enhancing that new armor piece and weapon that you got and everything like that from the stores. So I do like that. That's pretty cool. And also another thing I like too is when you buy new weapons for your characters, you equip it, you actually see in the battle. Always like that in games. Always like when you can when you can see like how like you can see the weapon that you're using and stuff in battles. A lot of games don't really do that. A lot of games are super lazy with that. So you'll equip something but you don't see it, whatever like that. So I don't like that. I think Until the Destiny was the same. When you equip a weapon, you don't see it. It's the same shit. I think. Yeah, I don't think that you can. It has a different look. I miss the games also what did it with armor. I can understand what armor will take more. It'll be a little bit more time consuming to really do, like designs for each armor in the game that you actually equip and it looks different. So I understand that, but I really wish they had that as well, But it's something, right? So it can't have everything, but it's something. At least you can see a different weapon that you have on and stuff like that. So I do like that. One part of the game I actually thought was interesting. I really thought this was the case, and I thought it was like some decision making in the game. It was towards the beginning with like who you can take the ship with, like who you can like sail the seas with or whatever like that. But it's actually not whatever like that. So like so it's still linear regardless. But it was cool that they had the option there. I don't know if it meant like if it means something later on in the game for whoever you decide to go with or whatever like that. I don't know. But yeah, so that's interesting that they had that. But if it really was for no reason, then I don't see why would they put that in there. Honestly, that's just a waste if that's the case. Let's see. But yeah, like I said already, so far my favorite, because I see it here, my favorite theme. I have this favorite theme that I like is really soothing, everything like that. You guys already heard it and everything. Oh, here's another thing I completely forgot to talk about Until the Destiny and everything. The reason why, of course, is because, well, actually, I know why, because when I did that review, it was like, that was way like when I was in the beginning of parts of the game and stuff like that. But I like that they have a discovery system. I don't know why no other Tales of game, well, from the ones that came out here in the States, I noticed don't have it. But discovery system is Until the Destiny, and also in this game, Tales of Rebirth, where it definitely reminds me a lot of Skies of Arcadia, where you can go around the world map and you can find discoveries and stuff like that. Really thought that was a cool idea to implement. I really like that a lot. That was one of my favorite things to do Until the Destiny, especially when I finally got my my ship to the dragon to fly or whatever like that. I was able to go around easier around the road map and find them. And I think I had like, they give you a discovery book and everything. And this game is different. The discoveries is in the world map section in the book. I mean on the world map, so that's how you can find it. Until the Destiny was a discovery book that only has that for. They should have kept it like that. Honestly, they should have put that in this game as well. But you can check there and see the amount that you got so far in a percentage. I got like I think 80% of the discoveries Until the Destiny. I was going in, but there's a big negative, and I think it's the same with this game, is you don't see it. Like whatever discovery you find or whatever on the road map, you don't see it. It's not. You don't even know it's there. Like because you have to use like this thing. Like you press the button Until the Destiny, and where like a compass like shows you where if you're getting closer to the discovery. Once you find it, is it just pops up, like you see like a little brief like picture of like how the discovery looks and a little description, but you don't see on the map. So I don't like that. It's not like in Skies of Arcadia where you can actually see on the map. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, they could do it. I mean, so like process is good enough to do it, strong enough to do it. They did on the Dreamcast and everything like that. So I don't know why. And on the GameCube's versions, Legends, Skies of Arcadia Legends, I don't know why they couldn't have it in this game. That would have been so much better if you could actually see the discoveries on the road map. So far, I've only found one discovery in this game in Tales of Rebirth. And I think it's it. It looks like you can see something, but I don't know. It looked what I found was some flower or whatever like that. It looked like any other flowers in the damn road map, so I don't know. But when I find more later on, I guess in my next video or whatever, I'll let you know. I'll briefly talk about it real quick and mention, oh yeah, so you can actually see the discoveries or whatever like that. Or maybe I can just put like I can comment down below and just highlight or whatever, pin it I should say, for you guys to see. If I happen to find any more discoveries and you actually can see it. But Skies of Arcadia did the best. I don't really know of any. Actually, the other game that I know that you can find discoveries as well was Nostalgia, when I did my review on that for the DS. So it's interesting. I found more games that have that feature, so that's good to know because I actually didn't know there was any other games that did that, minus Skies of Arcadia Nostalgia. So that's interesting to know that these two games that came out exclusively in Japan, Tales of Destiny and Tales of Rebirth, also had the discovery system, so which is great. Love that a lot. And yeah, that's all I had to talk about. The discoveries and everything like that. So it's very, very, very good. I really like that. And so far, like I said, like I've been enjoying the game. But it's just the learning curve, and also the damn combat is kind of annoying, difficult with the enemies, and also learning how to use the whole 3-line battle system thing where you're moving up, down, center, and trying to take more of it. I guess maybe if I was to learn how to use this force cube, maybe that would have helped me with increasing my stats, maybe. I don't know. And also when it comes to enhancing the weapons and the armor, I don't know which ones I'm supposed to enhance, which one is best to enhance for the enemies for their attacks. I don't know. But I guess once I learn that, maybe it might get a little bit easier, or maybe just when I get to a certain level in the game, I'll just be able to breeze through it. I don't know. I really don't know, but like that and the money, that's another big deal. But I feel like maybe later on in the game is when you start like just accumulating money like crazy and shit like that, and then that won't be something I'll complain about anymore. Because I know a lot of JRPGs are always like that, where at the beginning it takes forever to get money, and then later on you have so much money you don't know what to do with it. So maybe that might happen. And that's about it. So yeah, so you guys have it for my review of Tales of Rebirth. I say Tales of Destiny on the PS2. And like I said, never knew about this game until I saw it one day on Etsy, and I was like, oh, definitely have to get this one and everything. So yeah, so that's how I end up getting Destiny, because I actually saw Tales of Rebirth first. I saw that first before Tales of Destiny, but then that's when I remembered. I was like, oh, I wonder if they also have an English patch for this game too, so I can get it, Tales of Destiny, and they did. So yeah, so I was able to get that from the seller as well. And I decided I wanted to play that one first because, since that one was highly recommended to me and everything first, I wanted to check it out and everything like that. Yeah, no, man, I had fun playing that game. It's such a great game. Really, really good. This one so far, it's good, but it's not the best. Maybe as I get further in whatever, when I progress further, then I'll find out. Or I guess I can just say when I beat the game, then I'll find out. But so far, from the two I played recently, this one and Tales of Destiny is way better. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I didn't mention that I'm thinking about, because I already talked about everything that I've written down and in my notes. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought, what you guys think, and if any of you guys are interested in playing or whatever like that. So yeah, so there's my review of Tales of Rebirth on the PS2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for another one. Take care.
陛下、なりませんぞ。それ以上フォルスを使うな。陛下、陛下。
あベイグ、僕はマオ。
ユージーン・ガラルドだ。ベイグ・デュンムベル、お前を迎えに来た。珍しいな。この辺りはあまり雨が降らないはず。
ミナールまではあと少しだよ。敵なんですけど。雨が強くなってきたね。
ああ、だがミナールはもう目と鼻の先だ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。
なんだ？
気のせいかもしれないが、さっきもここを通らなかったか。
そんなはずないと思う。
地形や周りの風景が
確かに。そろそろ前方にミナール。
女の子？
さすがね。でももう十分。雨に打たれながら歩き続けて。
近くか。
邪魔をしないで。
何？
私の狙いはその汚らわしきガジュマの罪人ヒュージー。やはりガジュマ、その程度の傷では。でもヒューマの父は違った。苦しみと絶望の中、自分を刺した親友の名前を呼び続けた。ユージーン・ガラルド、あなたの名前を。
お前は何者だ？
私はアニーバース。そう、ガジュマに命を奪われた
兄。
気安く名前を呼ばないで。私はあなたを絶対に許さない。
待て、兄。
ヒュージ
ヒューマに用はない。下がってな。
ガジュマさんよ、あんたに恨みはないが
覚悟しな。
どうするユージーン、あの子も戦う気みたいだけど。
戦いたくはない。
来るぞ。
お父さんの敵。
友人、戦うしかない。
遅かった。完全に暴走してる。
なぜバイラスがミーシャの周りに？それも異なる種類のバイラスが。
分かった。あれは牙のフォルスだ。
牙のフォルス？
バイラスを操ることができる能力だよ。
間違いない。バイラスの胸の中にいるのにミーシャが襲われないのも説明がつく。このまま暴走が続けば大量のバイラスが集まりかねない。
来るよ。兄、助 くれたの？
私は私のせいで。それにその人を友人を倒すのは。
気をつけて、また来たよ。